Hello everyone, I am the game commentator for GameBase, and we are going to be playing Geometry Dash. This game is actually very simple, and I have a hate-love relationship because although I enjoy this game, I do find it very challenging. The rules of the game are very simple. The main objective of Geometry Dash is to avoid the obstacles. There are many obstacles in the game to avoid. You either have to fly, jump, or change the direction of gravity. Tap to jump or change the direction of gravity, and hold to fly. So let's start with one of these levels. Let's start with level 3, Polar Geist. Alright, so attempt number 1. Oh man, that was terrible. Okay, so as you can see, I'm tapping the screen to jump. As you can see, there's tons of obstacles. I need to get past them to pass the level. That was 13% completed. With every level, you need to try to get as much farther as possible. I actually do need to comment on the aesthetics of the game. I think they are very nice. That's something I like about the game. And another fact about Geometry Dash is that the Geometry Dash jumps are actually on beat to a song. So, a tip for you guys. If you guys want to get the best experience possible, play the game with headphones on. Try to find the pattern, try to find the beat, and maybe that will help you actually pass the level that you're stuck on. So far so good. I think we're doing pretty decently, but I am struggling a little bit. So on that note, I want to tell you guys about practice mode. The way practice mode works is that it creates automatic checkpoints so that you don't have to restart a level from the very beginning. You can continue the level exactly where you ended off, and that's very helpful because you don't need to play the entire level just, in case you're stuck at a specific point. So for example, this point, if I realize I'm stuck on this point every single time I play the level, I should just practice it in practice mode, and then when I resolve the level, I should be pretty good at it. So this is where we get to the flying, as I mentioned earlier. To fly, you hold the screen down. We're still in practice mode, so it's a little easier. Alright, now that we saw the gold coin, that's something I need to tell you guys about. We should always try to get the gold coin. So there aren't many things that you can do in this game. The game is pretty simple. You just go through the different levels, try to complete them. Let's try level 2, the first attempt. Alright. So far so good. Oh man. So this is definitely one of those games that you can definitely get addicted to and very engrossed while playing. It is challenging, but that's the beauty of it. So as with most games, there are things that you can get inside the game itself. In Geometry Dash, we have different faces for the actual character that moves throughout the game. And unlike most other games where you purchase or where you unlock these different features or characteristics using coins or some sort of monetary value, in Geometry Dash you actually unlock these by unlocking or by completing levels. So for example, this one is locked, and once we complete Stereo Madness, which I believe is level 2, we will unlock this the skin. But let's see the free ones that we have right now. This is a pretty cool one. I think I'm going to play a game with this. And I think we can also customize the colors, which is pretty cool. I like the blue, to be very honest. I'm a pretty big fan of blue. That looks nice. We can also have a different collection. Oh, that's solid. That's solid. What about a glow? Okay, so when you play the full version, you can actually also equip a glow on there, but that is pretty cool. Let's play one more game. Alright, back on track. Ah, okay. Alright, that's okay, guys. I'm not playing this on practice mode, but I think we can, get far enough. Let's try. Let's give this one more attempt. You guys can already tell, like, I love this game. Obviously, as I told you earlier, you get to a point where you start to dislike it because it's so challenging, but it keeps you going, it keeps you engrossed. Alright, so let's play a couple more games. Let's try level 4. I don't know why I keep trying the later levels when I clearly can't, pass the earlier ones. Cool, we unlocked a new color. Awesome. Also, I just have to say, the music, I mean, I mentioned this already, but the music just sounds so nice to the ears. Every level has a different soundtrack, and it's just really nice. You don't get tired of the same soundtrack, especially if you continue to play this game for a while. And clearly I'm doing terrible. Maybe I should stop talking. It distracts me. And this, for one, is a game where you really have to concentrate. Just like that, I was doing a little better. Oh man, okay, maybe we should try the practice mode after this. Oh, okay, we are gonna try the practice mode. I don't like this. I am terrible at this game. Oh, come on. No. Come on. There we go. Oh, there we go. We're in the... This is odd. Okay. Okay, so we're literally upside down. And so every time you tap the screen, you jump downwards, which is pretty odd. It hurts the brain, to be very honest. Attempt 45. Like, that is... 44, I mean. 46. Wow, okay. Jesus, come on, man. I mean, imagine how hard this would be without the practice mode. You would have to do the whole thing again. Wow, this is so challenging. Oh, okay, I can't. Okay, let's try maybe level 5. Let's do it. Once again, obviously it gets more and more challenging with each level, so, practice mode. Not bad. I don't know what that yellow circle was, like. I think they're the same thing. There's 2 types of yellow circles I saw. It might be the same thing. Alright, come on. Oh, there we go. Yep. As you guys can see, the controls for the game are like very, very straightforward. It doesn't get more complex. It's just a tap, and in certain scenarios you end up having to jump downwards, but that's about it. No complex controls, no complex menu systems or
simple game, but very challenging. Oop, come on. Alright, come on. Oh. Not bad. Okay, we gotta jump before these things to avoid getting killed by the spikes. Okay, we made it to the pink. Oh wow, okay, so for this part you have to hold the screen to like float in the air, essentially. I'm not even sure how we're supposed to get that golden coin. I mean, it's like all the way in the corner. Okay. Yes. Oh, come on. I hate this part. It's the downward jumping again. Alright, anyway, I'm done with that. I absolutely hate it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys don't judge me too much for how bad I play this game. And I hope you guys are better than me. I mean, I'm sure you guys are because, well, I mean, you know, nobody can be this bad. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you guys check this game out on Gamebase. Enjoy.